You're Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of Astrology. Here to bring you your daily astrological update for Saturday, March 22nd, 2025. Should you need to utilize my services for natal chart analysis, tarot card readings, video synopsis, or ghostwriting freelance writing services, I can be reached at mentalchattermusings@gmail.com. Don't forget to sign up for my monthly newsletter. It releases, or you can find the link in the comment section on my YouTube channel or within the astrology post on my Facebook page. Let's go ahead and get into the astrology today. The sun is in Aries at 2 degrees. Now, under these energies, one can be very fiery, honest, and generous. Those who make a favorable aspect to this degree can see blessings of assistance. Suffering can be alleviated. These are harmonious energies where friends come in to help. If you make challenging or hard aspects to these energies or placements, you could be tasked with helping someone or providing some type of support. Passions and sensual excesses are also noted here, so be mindful of that. Beware of those. Don't go overboard. Where you have placements between 0 and 5 degrees of any sign, you're affected by these energies. Now, if your placements within that 0 to 5 degrees are in Leo or Sagittarius placements, you're receiving a blessing as it pertains to creative endeavors, pleasure pursuits. You're going out to have fun, maybe long distance travel, education, skills, dealing with someone at a distance from you, children, pleasure pursuits. It could be, any of those things. In addition to that, Gemini and Aquarius placements see the assistance or opportunities, whether it's given or received. So that involves your friends, your goals, your social groups, your siblings, short distance travel, your locale, neighbors, or someone in your networks of people. Now, if you have placements between that 0 and 5 degrees of Cancer and Capricorn, that's where the effort is needed or the challenge is posed as it pertains to career or home and family. Libra placements within those degrees are directly dealing with these energies as it pertains to a relationship, whether it's in business or home and family. You could be dealing with, assistance or help, needing it or receiving it. You could be dealing with harmonious relationships with friends and things like that. Now, Virgo placements within that 0 to 5 degrees, Virgo and Scorpio placements is where fate and karma is playing out in your chart as it pertains to your wealth, your worth, or your resources. No, actually as it pertains to your work, your health, your daily routines, where you are of service to other people, your shared finances, endings, new beginnings, sex, and your passion projects. Okay? Taurus and Pisces placements is where you have to initiate assistance or opportunities as it pertains to your wealth, your worth, your resources, making sacrifices, being in your solitude, debt, and taxes. That's all day. And around, by 9 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock, Venus will shift over to this same degree. So romance, finances, and pleasure pursuits, going out and having fun, will be tossed into the mix today. Okay. Now, by 7:18 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the moon in Capricorn at 2 degrees will square the sun in Aries for a couple of hours. Under these energies, one can be wise, ambitious, subtle, fiery, honest, intellectual, and even generous. Those who make a favorable aspect to this degree can see a blessing of assistance. I can't really say if you have a favorable aspect as far as trining Capricorn, which would be the sectors of Virgo or Taurus within that 0 to 2 degrees, you can see some type of favor. But overall, there can be challenges with friends or with your image as it pertains to your friends, or even your image in home and family or in career. You could be needing some type of support. You could be getting some type of support or putting effort into getting some type of support. There could be some sensual passions or excesses going on here. So beware of overdoing it or overspending, even though you might be helping or assisting someone or, whatever you're doing here as far as your image in a relationship within career or home and family. If you're putting in work, you are capable of achieving success, recognition, or wealth. This looks good for the sciences, law, civil service, literature, etc. Although there are issues with those trying to hold you back, there is good luck and happiness here. You will move forward with effort. Where you have placements between 0 and 5 degrees of Capricorn, Libra, Cancer, and Aries, you're affected by these energies. Now, moving along, by 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the moon in Capricorn at 3 degrees will semi-sextile Pluto in Aquarius for a couple of hours. Under these energies, one can be contemplating something, like really thinking about it, sitting in their solitude. They can be noble, calm, reliable, and fair. Whatever this is, go for it here, because success or a prominent position can be obtained through your efforts. It looks good for education, law, or the arts. Honors or financial success can be attained here. If there is some funny business going on, money can be obtained through dishonest or illegal means like laundering, embezzlement, forgery of official documents, things like that. Okay. Now, where you have placements between 0 and 6 degrees of Capricorn, Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Pisces, you're affected by these energies. By 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the moon in Capricorn at 6 degrees will be squaring Mercury in Aries retrograde for a couple of hours. So here someone is putting in effort to communicate. There's a challenge with communication. This could have to do with the past as well, because, the planet is retrograde. Under these energies, one can be ambitious, possessive, spiteful, cunning, secretive, stalking, or watching the other person. There can be rivalries in home and family as well as in career. Someone could be trying to obtain something or someone that they want. Avoid hatred and respect other people's opinions, or negative things can happen, or you could be plagued with some type of loneliness. Use diplomacy in your dealings. Someone here may communicate a lie to get away with something or to avoid an argument. These are definitely clever and tricky energies. If you're trying to keep from coughing up some money, you'll have to do it in some form or fashion anyway, eventually. Where you have placements between 3 and 9 degrees of Libra, Cancer, Capricorn, or Aries, you're affected by these energies. Thank you for sticking around for the daily astrological update, and I'll check back with you guys next week on Tuesday. Bye now.